what he needs if he wants pole, because he's finding just under 4/10 of a second through the middle sector, and Haspew is on a flyer here. His car just looks like it's jumping around a little bit, but Haspew up to the line. Is it pole? It is pole!
Ooh.
18.176.
Ooh.
Again, his car just looks like it's flying around a little bit. But here we go. It's 5 red lights at Monza. And we wait to start. It's go, go, go! And it is the Williams on pole with a Red Bull alongside. Who will take the lead into turn 1? It's a dominant start by the Williams, and he has the lead. It has pure advantage. Oh, and the back one is a Ferrari off. It's Destroyer Drac in the rear. And Drac may very well have some damage. There's another car. Who's flew off there? That's Kian Robbie. Kian Robbo has flew off for the Mercedes, so himself and Dracus has some problems. Mouse gaming down the order of Cow and Foxers. Crazy scenes, similar to last night here in Division 4, as Lassagen jumps Ozzers. Oh, still getting crazy. Oh, it's McLaren, and, or Williams rather. With the McLaren, Ozzers, I think, maybe just slightly pushing a car wide. Either way, they're still keeping it together. But Haspew holds on to the lead beyond turns 1 as we head into the middle sector, and now the final sector.
I think there was quite a few problems near the back as well. Cow didn't really look like he got away from the grid in the Sauber, as you got Kicks run side by side with Cole in the Ferrari as they go on to lap 2. And I think we're going to see quite a few interesting moments into the chicane for the second time.
So you've got Carl, you've got his teammate just behind him, and is there going to be any contact? There might be a little bit. There's a Haas just going over the curve through at turn 2. That's Kieran as he drops in behind the kick Sauber of side FX now and is under pressure from Destroyer Drac. They are actually side by side, or actually inside each other pretty much, because I think Kieran's car has ghosted. Drac is on the outside, Kieran on the inside, a little bit more contact. How will he escape? And it looks like Kieran, but he dives in there just to make sure he's ahead. And here comes Foxers. Foxers taking Drac superbly with the switchback. And Fox is up into P15 for the Racing Bulls as he takes over the Division 5 champion of last season.
To the Aston Martin, and here comes Hansies actually for the lead on the Williams down into turn 1. Is he going to get it side by side? They make a little contact. The Aston Martin there as well getting involved. It's nearly 3 wide on the exit. Who's going to come out in front? Still side by side, and it looks like Hansies just ahead. They make more contact, but it looks like Hansies has taken the lead.
And the Aston Martin is now under pressure. Here we go, Adam Mako around the outside as there is a battle for the lead again. The Red Bull on the inside. They're side by side for third place. But no real moves going in as turn 1. It's going to be tricky. But Hanses and Haspew continue to go side by side and duel. And it is Hanses who was on top on that battle. It's either that or he's the greatest driver in the history of Formula 1.
Oh, Adam! Oh, he's sorry. What on earth happened there? He must have just lost the veer out of the left-hander, but that sent him all the way down now. I don't know if he's got damage as well, but Mercedes not having a good day now with both drivers down there out the points.
Can Werfelheim find his way through? He's got plenty of battery, and the Aston Martin is out of battery. It should be a relatively simple move this for Werfelheim, and it should be a place on the podium for lap 9. Here we go, Werfelheim, and he is on the inside, and he does take over, does he? They're still side by side. Outstanding straight line speed by the Aston Martin, but there you go. Werfelheim on the hard tyres, which will definitely be working now. And is this going to be the move he's going to make? Yes, it is. Round the outside, 10-second penalty for Ozzers. He made a mistake at Silverstone. He makes another mistake at Monza. And your runner-up of last season has made another blunder. Oh no, Ozzers.
One bit as... oh, we got a puncture there! In the Alpine, and he's made contact with the Aston Martin, and he's got wing damage. Big wing damage, and that's the first kind of puncture we've seen today at least, and that was a big surprise. I thought there was something wrong with the back left, and that was quite dramatic, making contact with the Aston Martin who was trying to get past him.
Yeah, so good news for Haspew is that he's got that gap, and he's actually opened it up to 1.6 seconds on Blake, so he's in clean air and he's not got anybody for company.
Oh, Kua's out with the puncture. He's crashed at Parabolica. Is that going to be anything? I don't know, I don't think so. Looks like we're continuing, but he just slid with the puncture and straight into the barrier, which is unfortunate for Kua. As Haspew gets a pen, that's important.
That is vital. Haspew with a 3-second penalty as side effects goes down the inside of Blake MC. and takes P7 as a Ferrari of Cole entering the fray as well. Will we go for the push into Ascari? It may very well be too wide here between Blake and Carl. Does any of them back out onto the grass a little bit? Was the Ferrari? You know what? He followed exactly what I did last night and made a mistake there, Carl. He just got onto the grass slightly on the outside, which cost him Blake and also Adler. Adler goes through on him and goes up to P9. Carl in P10. Luckily, he doesn't lose too much time, but yeah, just got his tyre slightly onto the grass, which cost him that crucial downforce you need to make the corner. As we'll have a look further up, to have a look towards Hansis. He's going to have a look toward Legend of Toth. They're all going at it, as Hansis again does go quickest, but they have certainly caught up to Aspew now.
Yeah, and of course with that pen it's going to be tricky as Lasserdon goes bouncing over the sausage curbs there. He does get past Cole. I don't know if he stayed on the track, but he's got that P10 position after Cole went off Ascari.
It's the only problem when you do the strategy, and he's ahead of his teammate. He's going to go side by side with WL. A bit of contact between the pairing. WL edges ahead, but Lime is on the first mediums. Surely he's going to find his way past. Round the outside he's going to go. Plenty of battery on board. Wherefore Lime, but WL was certainly challenging him. And Wherefore Lime is the inside line. Surely he's got the place, and he does take the place. WL in the end just about backs out to avoid any contact. Wherefore Lime up into the top 10 on the first mediums. What can he do from there?
Yeah, that was sensible by WL. I was kind of worrying that something might happen, but yeah, it was a nice sensible overtake by Lime, and it was a sensible defending by WL as well, as Lime's already passed Cole, could be past the Williams as well, but the McLaren has a moment. Oh, when they make more contact, and here comes the Ferrari. There's a big bunch of cars. Look how close it is here, going into Parabolica. So many cars, and the DRS. What is going to happen? Cole goes a little deep there. He's got the McLaren there. The Racing Bulls going past him. And what is going to happen now? Into turn 1, Lasserdon is going to be a sitting duck, I think, at least for Lime on those new mediums. He goes to the outside for turn 1. Surely he makes the move. Yes, he does. But yeah, we're just going to have to see his pace, and he is right behind the Aston Martin and side, and just with the speed, Lime is able to go past the Aston Martin pretty quickly. Hopefully he'll be able to dispatch of side FX and Ozers and get himself into fourth, so there's enough life in his tyres to push after the others. And just look how much speed he has, as he's already passed side FX.
3/10 the gap, and here comes Hansis out of the Parabolica chicane down the main straight, and Hansis does take second place. It's the first time for quite a while we have seen Hansis up in the top 2. Has he got the pace to charge towards the Alpine and push for victory here?
I mean, he's got the one-lap tyre advantage on Toth. I don't know how much that's going to play a part, as you've got the Aston and Lasserdon battling for P6. Can Lasserdon get it on the speed on the straight, both using ERS? And it looks like Lasserdon has got that 6th place, just ahead of the Aston Martin for the time being.
The win could be nailed down here for the Alpine.
Ooh, as Kicksman hits the back of the Aston Martin, Cole's through because of that, and so was WL. That was a bit of a mistake from Kicksman. I don't know if the Aston Martin was early on the brakes. Yeah, here comes Toth down the penultimate straight to the final corner. And it looks like Toth's going to make it 2 for 2.
Yeah, Legend of Toth, here we go. Another strong display for the Alpine. Victory at Silverstone, and he delivers again at Monza. Legend of Toth takes the victory for the Alpine. Hands in P2. Wherefore Lime is on the podium for the Haas. Aspew drops to 4th. A strong race for him as well. Lasserdon in 5th. It's P4, P5 for Williams. Cole in 6th. Adler comes home 7th, WL 8th, Kieran 9th, Ozers falls to 10th after that 10-second time penalty. Adam Mako in P11, Destroyer Drac P12, Division 5 champion of last season, Side FX P13, Blake MC will come home in P14, and the last of the points finishers will actually go towards Mel in the Aston Martin. He'll get P15, and Mouse Gaming, no points for the Red Bull driver in P16. AMS Foxes in P17. Might have a puncture. He does. It's
Yeah,
a
he had a
puncture for
puncture. He
Foxes.
dropped him out the points. I think he got it just before the scarving, which is that's really unfortunate for Foxes as Robbo now passes him and could have got a few points there, but just getting a puncture and he's racing 17th.